Hello.
Hello. Welcome back. When you're finished writing your few sentences, put them in the chat and we'll talk about them. We'll give you a couple more minutes for everybody to work on them.
What are the sentences over?
The career summary. Let me pull up another
Like,
example.
like one that we want or one that we're studying?
One that you want to put on your resume. Hold on a second and I'll pull one up. So you can call it a career summary or a qualification summary, but it's just this sort of opening that you would put on your resume that summarizes who you are and what you're offering to this company. It's just a shitty first draft. You can use this one as a starting point. Ooh, Zoom savvy. I like it. Energetic is good. That's got a positive quality. Works well with other people is good. Alicia, good. Determined, patient, and highly organized college student studying to become a successful special education teacher. Nice. Patient, hardworking, good social skills. Yeah. Good, Christian. I think we can like summarize this by saying good at communicating with people. So that's when we're taking the draft and then we'll start making it pretty. Good communicator, organized. Say team player if you work well with others. It's looking really good, guys. But that's a good draft, Christian. Don't let me pick on you. It's just a shitty first draft. Then we'll take it on Wednesday and shorten it and find even better words. That's part of the revising and editing. So yeah, you've got it. You got the essentials.
So, ma'am, we give a draft for the letter as well as the resume, and then we make an actual one for both of them, right?
Exactly.
Got it. Got it.
And then if you get into the draft and you still have questions, that's why we're doing the draft so that when we meet on Wednesday, while you guys are peer reviewing, I'll also have a section at the end of class where I can meet with people who have questions. Patient, understanding, leader, that's a good one. Also, you can match these to the job. So like if they're mentioning specific qualities, you might, if you have those qualities, you can tweak your career qualification summary to include some of those keywords. Yeah, Cole sounds like an awesome person to work with. He like somebody you would be, glad to have as a coworker.
Ma'am, could you kindly just repeat once more when is there off day? Like you were telling that one Wednesday or Monday, I'm not sure that we don't have class.
Yes, I apologize. We will have class next week. We are off on September 7th.
Okay.
That is Labor Day here in the States.
And are we going to do the authority list interview anytime? Or?
I think we've kind of gotten through. We may talk about it, but as long as you guys are getting the idea of like trying to anticipate what somebody does and doesn't know about a subject, but we may revisit that when we review audience. Yeah, that one kind of got. I'll also be updating the syllabus for next week and the week after. Try to post at least 2 weeks at a time. So I'll post that and I'll also email it to you guys with kind of a summary of what we did this week, like I did last week. Flexible is a good one. You can kind of see how everybody's doing, and you can, again, read as a writer, pick out any words or terms that you like that you think apply to you, and make your summary even better. I'm gonna hang out here and answer any questions anybody has. Otherwise, if you have already posted your summary, you can go ahead and leave, and I will see you again on Monday. We will have class on Monday. And let me know if you have any questions, or hang out and I'll answer any questions anybody has. Otherwise, see you Monday. Positive thinker, yeah. You guys have good words. Does anybody have any questions? Anurag, you're muted if you're asking me a question. You'll have to unmute.
Yeah, sorry for that. Yeah, so when we're writing in the details, we can just randomize them. They don't have to be true. Like when it, as in like we can just write like we can just write your email at email instead of writing your like actually it's just a small question. I don't think it matters. Like if
You mean like your contact information?
Yeah.
You might as well just go ahead and put your actual contact information, unless you think it's going to change at some point, because you might. I mean, the purpose of this is to give you sort of a template to actually use in the future when you are applying for jobs. Sort of show you how writing is useful, as well as teach you how to write this. So yeah, as much as possible, make it, your actual information. I'm the only one who'll see it besides the people who are peer reviewing. And if you want to block it out for peer review, I have no problem with that.
So on Monday, we'll just be peer reviewing our drafts, and then
Actually, I made it due Wednesday. So Monday, we're going to be talking about, we didn't get to it today, parallel structure grammatically. So we're going to talk a little bit more about how to structure it once you go from the draft to the final version.
So sorry. For Wednesday, we just have the first draft. Yes, Wednesday 12 September.
Right. For Monday, you're doing shitty first drafts.
For Monday.
Mm-hmm.
The reading and answering the questions, right? For shitty first drafts.
And Wednesday is the first draft, cover letter and resume. That's when we'll do the peer review. That's what's coming up. But like I said, I'm going to send out an email that kind of previews what we're doing next week.
Yes, and I have another question about the announcement you put, the comment, sorry. The link that you shared with us, that was the shitty first draft.
Right.
You told us to answer the 3 questions.
Right.
But that's not a discussion, so we can respond, yeah, like answer on that place because it's not a discussion. So I don't know how
Right
to
now,
answer.
it's under assignments. I'm going to move it to the discussion board.
Okay.
But I have not done it yet because when I transferred my class, it just put it in the wrong place.
Okay.
And I did not realize till I looked at it.
Yeah. Okay, don't worry.
Like, oh, that's
you.
not in the right place. And I'm going to do that. I can't do it after class because I have writing center appointments, but it'll probably be later this afternoon before I get to post it on the discussion board. I may have time. I have an appointment at 10.
Because ma'am, remember initially I was asking you about the shitty first drafts.
That's why I
was
went
actually,
and looked at it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oops, I just told him that, but it's not in the discussion groups. It's under assignments. So thank you, because that's how I figured out what was going on.
I was, because when you said shitty first drafts, I was confused whether about reading the shitty first drafts or actually making a shitty first draft for the assignment. I don't know if you get it. It was
Yeah.
really, yeah.
It was.
It's all good now.
I get it. I'm glad you asked questions. Yeah. We have a lot of moving parts, and it's harder, I think, sometimes when we're doing it this way. But we will do this. We'll get through it.
Hey, sorry, yes, I have another question. In the assignments, there says that in one page you have to make the resume.
Yes.
But it is like really small, so I don't know why a complete page. Or which is the resume? I am like lost in that place.
You don't know where to submit the resume?
No. I don't know which is the resume.
You don't know which assignment is the resume?
No, like how to do the resume.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk more about that on Monday because we've just gotten to the first part of the resume. So this is an example resume here. Right now, we've just been working on this first section, but this is sort of a template that you could use. So after you did your qualification summary, you could list your experience, then your education. So this is an example resume. And then the ones that we looked at on Canva also have examples. So if we go and look at the examples on Canva for the entry level, you can follow some of these templates or you can find another one that you like. So you kind of pick out one that you think fits your aesthetic and your qualifications maybe. and then you fill it in. So like right now they're calling this, we called it a qualification summary. That draft that you did for today would go here, and then you would fill in your work experience if you have any, and your education. This is what a resume looks like. The sort of scary part is it can look like a lot of different formats these days. Like these are all potential resume formats. I know that makes students uncomfortable when I'm like, you know, you can do it a lot of different ways. Everybody's like, ah, but really, you know, something that you have a lot of work experience, you can choose a resume that really highlights work experience. But if somebody else doesn't have that and they have a better academic background, they can choose a resume that does like highlight their academic experience. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank
And
you.
ma'am, okay. Fabian, are you going to ask a question?
No.
Okay. Ma'am, I had to ask you, I mean, so I was thinking like, I mean, for me personally, I would choose Canva for like the resume, but like when it comes to the letter, I can't obviously do that on Canva. So would it be a Word document or a PDF or?
A Word document is ideal for the cover letter.
Okay, got it. Understood, yeah.
All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna have to bail out because I have a writing appointment coming up
Sure, no
here at the Writing Center. But if you have other questions, please email them to me. And also, I'll be addressing tomorrow in class too. Any questions anybody has?
Okay,
All
thank you.
right, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.